If you're a 1099 earner like a content creator, songwriter, photographer, or even an Uber driver, you might be making these 5 tax mistakes that could cost you serious money. We're already trying to make it out here, so there's no reason to donate extra money to the IRS. I am a content creator, music producer, and CPA, so I think you should listen up. Mistake number 1 is not tracking your expenses at all. A lot of content creators forget that cameras, studio gear, software subscriptions, travel, and even certain car expenses may be deductible if they're business related and documented. If you use your car for business, you may be able to deduct the mileage or even in some cases the actual car expenses, including depreciation and part of the interest you pay on your car. And if you legit use your home for business, you can deduct some of the rent and other home expenses as well. And trust me, just the car and the home alone will reduce your tax liability by a lot. To make this process easier, you should open a bank account for your business and connect it to some kind of accounting software so then it tracks all your expenses so you're not scrambling at the end of the year. And trust me, if you're not doing this, more likely you're overpaying for taxes. Mistake number 2 is ignoring estimated tax payments. Basically, if you work for a regular job, let's say at McDonald's, taxes get taken out each paycheck for you. But if you're making 1099 income, nobody's gonna do this for you, so it is up to you. So the IRS generally expects you to pay taxes throughout the year, usually through what's known as quarterly estimated tax payments. If you miss those payments or don't pay enough, you can get hit with penalties and interest, and trust me, that adds up over time. If you invested the same money from penalties in an index fund over 10 to 20 years, it could have actually grown into thousands of dollars. Mistake number 3 is opening an LLC thinking it's gonna save you on taxes. Please stop opening LLCs just because someone on the internet told you to do so. I always hear people say, I just started an LLC just to sound cool and look cool, but an LLC is mainly a legal structure for protection in case you get sued. It does not automatically mean tax saving. And if you're in a state like California, this matters even more. California LLCs generally owe $800 a year, basically a subscription just to have an LLC in California. You could have $1 million loss and you still have to pay that $800 fee. The actual better move may be to have an LLC taxed as an S Corp by making an S election or just making an S Corp. But don't go out there rushing either. That's another video for another day, and it's also something you should talk about with your tax professional. But if you guys care more about that video, then comment below, I want to know more about S Corp. Then maybe if more people talk about it, then I'll do it. Mistake number 4 is missing out retirement and self-employed benefit strategies. I always hear 1099 earners complain that they don't get enough benefits like regular employees do, things like retirement plans or health insurance. But the crazy part is when you're self-employed, you can actually set up a lot of this by yourself, and in some cases, it's better than a 9-to-5 earner. For example, people complain that they don't get a 401k, but guess what? You can actually open one yourself. You can open something like a self-IRA or even better, a solo 401k. And with a solo 401k, you may be able to contribute in 2 ways, as the employee and as the employer. Sure, you don't get that free company match money they say, but guess what? You can actually be the employer, and that's actually a benefit. That means with the right setup, you may be able to save even more than a typical W-2 employee with a basic match. And on top of that, you can deduct the employer contribution side. That's double the benefit. And the same goes for health insurance too. Self-employed people may be able to claim a self-employed health insurance deduction. This is one of the biggest advantages self-employed people have that most people completely overlook. I say this with love. If you have time to scroll on social media for hours or even just 10 minutes, then you have time to learn about all the things I'm saying. And nobody's coming to save you, so you have to take ownership. Or maybe I just saved you, I don't know. Mistake number 5 is doing your taxes by yourself without any tax planning. In my opinion, one of the biggest mistakes creators make is trying to do everything themselves just to save money. With tools like these, they're not bad, but these softwares don't do tax planning, and the real tax strategy usually happens before year end and not after. In my opinion, having a CPA is kind of like having a doctor. It's someone you trust who understands your situation and helps you make smarter decisions before problems actually occur. I help creators, entrepreneurs, and people landing big 6- to 7-figure deals, and they walk away paying less taxes legally. We don't wait until the money hits. Sometimes we're planning a year or 2 even ahead. We look at the structure, the timing, the deductions, and the retirement options. So then when time comes, everything just works properly. That's called tax planning. And this is also why I don't really understand why people complain about taxing the ultra rich, this and that. A lot of time, it's not because they're doing something illegal. It's because they have smart CPAs doing smart tax planning and they know how to use the code legally. Most people don't even realize there's a whole separate tax system called AMT, Alternative Minimum Tax. And no, it's just not another tax bracket, it's a separate tax system that could apply when certain deductions or tax benefits reduce regular tax way too much. Hence, the ultra rich. The tax code rewards people who understands how to use it legally. So instead of only complaining, learn how the system works. Because trust me, if you got ultra rich, you would not be complaining. The earlier you start playing, the better it would be for you. All right, so if you got questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them there or cover them on the next video. I'm working on more videos and I might put together a creator tax guide to help you guys. So make sure you subscribe or follow wherever you're watching this. A few of you guys have asked if I could open up for consulting. I'm not sure yet if I have time to do that, but make sure you check in the links below. I might have it there for a limited time. And with that being said, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys on the next one.